Alright, I'm going to see if I'm going to go live here. Hopefully I am. But we shall see. Let's see here. Just going to get a couple things sorted here, and then we'll get started with some Star Citizen. With me, Brad M73. Okay, I think we're... Yep, okay. Yeah, so now my thumbnail for the video says St. Patrick's Day. It's actually not St. Patrick's Day. I think St. Patrick's Day is this coming Wednesday. Today is what, the 12th of March? Yeah, today's the 12th. I think St. Patrick's Day is the 17th, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So, Kevin Bell, welcome aboard. Yeah, so everything is up and going, and let's get out of bed. I've been laying here for too long. Alright, so yeah, I just logged in, and this is my little bedroom that I'm now locked out of. I never noticed these garbage cans here before. Anyway. So I have 5,554,873 Alpha UEC. I want to get up to 6 million, possibly more if I can tonight. So we're going to be doing bounties, and for those of you who are new to the game or you have no idea how to do bounties, you'll want to watch. It looks like I also need some food and drink, so we're going to have to do that as well. So I'm going to take my helmet off here. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. It's like almost 8 o'clock. It's almost 8 o'clock in the evening and I'm drinking coffee. Hopefully I will not be up all night. I hate that sound. Like, the biting sound into the burrito is literally like teeth on a chalkboard, and it like, it really makes me cringe. Like, I'm seriously cringing right now, trying to forget about it. I wish we had like the candy bars up here or something, because I would get those to eat instead. Ugh. It totally makes my teeth hurt. Alright, so I'm going to get my helmet back on. The Snarling Van Duel. I love this helmet. I do it. Someday you'll put it on, maybe. There we go. The heck? Where did that guy go? Alright, well, it doesn't matter. Let's see what kind of bounties we have, because I might actually need to hop servers, though it doesn't look like it. Basically, I want to be doing the very high-risk group bounties. And then the other one I want are the high-risk bounties, but I want the group warrants. I don't want the regular ones. Because you get paid a lot more for the group warrants, and they're just they're more efficient to do. All right, so I'm going to get out the Freelancer Miss here, and hopefully that'll have plenty of firepower. The Lone Wolf 502 says, man, I missed y'all more than a rich lady in a black Mercedes dodging rabid possum on a one-lane road. Boy, wow. And then he goes, scree, whatever that means. Aw, you missed me. Thank you. 900 years in the future, getting hit up for gas money hasn't changed. So we have 44 minutes and counting to do both bounties, and I'm definitely gonna go until we hit 6 million tonight. I'd also like to show off the new skin for the St. Patrick's Day Mercury Star Runner skin, which looks really nice. It's actually in the thumbnail for the video tonight. It's if you already own a Mercury Star Runner in game, it's $11. It is limited, so it's not like you're going to be able to buy it in game later. At least not anytime soon, if they ever put it back in game. I'm going to turn the chat off. And then they actually have a new variant of the Cyclone rover coming out, which you can only buy with cash right now. I think it's 65. It's either $60 or $65 war bond, and then $5 more standalone. But it's basically got a new turret on it, which has kind of like a heavy. Instead of having like the minigun, like the Cyclone RT or TR. Is it RT or TR? Anyway, it's the one with the rotating turret. Let's see which one it is. TR. Okay, so basically it looks like this is a Cyclone RT or TR. I'm sorry. The new one, which is like the MT or something like that. Basically, instead of having the minigun on it like this one does, it has kind of more of like a cannon. It almost looks like a 50 caliber sniper rifle or something. So it's really cool. And then there's like 2 missile launchers on either side. So it's looks like a beefier turret. And yeah, I kind of want to pick one up. So I might actually do that. I don't know. We'll see. Why did I just see missile inbound?
Systems on.
I'm gonna love like getting onto the one server tonight that's got all the trolls. Huh. There we go. All right.
Launch sequence complete.
I hope I'm not going to get, like, slammed with a bunch of bounties tonight. Like, where you have, like, 3 all at one spot. Then it gets pretty hairy and not in a good way.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Quantum travel and hit.
Whoa! So this is the Freelancer Miss, or the missile variant. I don't know where all my missiles are. They should be down in those missile holes. Missile holes? Is that an actual... Is a missile hole a thing? I doubt it. Probably isn't.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Okay. There he is. Whenever you hear that sound that we heard a second ago, that wee wee wee, it's kind of a sound, that means that your target is nearby, and so I'll lock on a missile. Gonna go ahead and fire one. Oh, turn on my gimbal lock here.
Shield under attack. Shield charge complete.
It's almost down.
Target destroyed.
Okay, let's hit that waypoint right there before we hit an asteroid or something. Do we have anything else here? Oh!
Quantum travel engaged.
Let's jump out there
Quantum
first.
travel complete.
I don't want to go to Hurston L1. Okay, I guess we're going to Magda. So there's Hurston right there. There's Ariel to the right.
Quantum travel
Behind me is, I think, Aberdeen. I think that's where we just were. Now we're going past Hurston there. Arriving at the moon Magda.
Quantum travel complete.
Now, one of the biggest mistakes I see new players make, or players that aren't familiar with dogfighting in Star Citizen, is they don't use the G key to cycle their gimbal mode. So if I cycle this, if I hit G, so right now you can see how there's like a line that's kind of stretching to the center. That means that I can manually point my guns wherever I want. I don't want to waste too much ammo here. Whoops. If I hit G again, then everything focuses right on the center, right where the aiming reticle is. But you want to use G, and then you get this circle. So that means that everything within that circle, your weapon gimbals are going to follow that target. The next thing you need to do is actually hit T so that you get this smaller center reticle. And when it turns green like it is right now, that means you are locked on and you're going to have your highest hit efficiency rating.
Target destroyed.
Boom, just like that. Alright, so we're going to see if... Okay, so that was the only one there, which means we're going to have a bunch of bounties out at Ida. So we're going to head over to Ida. Mystic Exploration says, "Hey Brad, I love your gameplay. Thank you." Oh gosh.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Right. So we're going to head over here to Orbital Marker 1. I would love to go down and explore kind of this area sometime. See like this, see where like the colors are all different. If I had my my MSR with the mining rover, that would actually be a kind of an interesting place to go check out. All right, so Ituko Pendleton, Itoku Pendleton. It sounds like it's like a here we go with the Japanese names and the British, the Japanese first names and the British last names. I don't know what's up with it.
Contact received.
Okay, this is going to be a Vanguard Warden, very easy target. Well, not very easy, but in an MSR, it's pretty darn easy. Go! Now he's got some additional range because of the gun that he has in the front. So now that we've got, I'm going to take my cruise mode off by hitting C. That way we'll actually slow down.
Target friendly.
Okay, the target is not friendly, that's a bug. Because if it were truly friendly, we would get a crime stat for that.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
John Riley, there we go. So he's way out here. So let's speed up a little bit. I'm gonna use my mouse button. You can see on the left side of the HUD there, I'm actually throttling up and back quickly so you can guys can kind of see what I'm looking at. But right here, then I'm gonna hit C. You're gonna see that little arrow disappear, and that way I've got my cruise mode off. I'm gonna start slowing down. Oh, this is a hurricane. So we've got the scatter guns.
Target destroyed.
Well, they had the scatter guns. All right. Is that literally all of them? Did I already complete all the bounties? No way. I guess I did. Oh, shoot. I also want to go to Mercenary and accept Call to Arms, because Call to Arms is basically just bonuses that you get for killing bad guys. And, yeah. Alright, so here's a high-risk target group assessment. We could do the extreme risk. Maybe a little bit later we'll do an extreme risk. Don't really want to do one right this second, though. Alright, I'm going to go into decoupled mode, so I'll keep moving in the same direction. There's a guy following me, and oh, it's a freelancer miss. So he's basically in the same ship that I'm at, or I'm in. Except I know how to use mine better. Maybe. Whoa! Watch the language there, buddy. Come on. Launch a missile. There we go. I have no idea what just happened to my missile. Okay, I just blew up something off of him. There we go. Okay, that was really weird. And I got 1200 UEC just for doing that. So, yeah. Alright, sorry about that. I had to mute my mic to sneeze. I kind of have the feeling that this year is going to be kind of an allergy-heavy season for some reason. I hope not, but I've been getting that feeling this year.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Total criminals.
Contact received.
Need to be tracking. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, this is a... Do I have to kill Kurt Judd too? No. So basically this guy right there... Wait.
Contact received.
Objective failed. What? Oh, there's somebody else doing this one. Okay. So does that fail out my whole mission? It does. Okay. Let's see if we can get...
Shield under attack.
We'll get this next one. Wait, let's see... Okay, so we're here at Ida, so I don't want to really go away from Ida and then come back. Oh, there we go.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Guys and gals, if you're just joining the live stream, don't forget to hit that like button.
Quantum travel
Helps get more people in and just helps me out generally, and I always appreciate those who do and those who don't as well. I appreciate everyone. All right, I think we just got the target right there. There we go. I love these massively big asteroids. All right. So we got an Anvil Hurricane here. Now, typically what I'll do is I'll strafe directly left or right, and then sometimes I'll also strafe up or down. So with the shift or left control key to try to kind of evade some of that incoming fire. Two more guys coming in on me. Those are basically just kind of like ads from the main target, and I like to typically avoid those because you're just wasting ammo and you don't really need to attack the... Oh gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna head towards this guy. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna look and see if we can pick up that very high risk. There we go. One of the things that I've noticed that the enemies do we have more up here? Okay. Yes, we do. Wait, is this where I'm at? Oh! Oh gosh. Oh, I don't want to go to aerial. Oh gosh. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Come on. Spool, please. Phew. Alright, now we can kind of get a better idea of where we want to go. Okay. Oh. When I jump into these asteroid fields, sometimes I like to not be in motion.
Contact received.
Okay, where? Eli Badwar.
Contact received. Shield under attack.
Notice we never go up against female pilots. I think they need to add those. Is it Ellie or Eli? E-L-I. Maybe it's Eli.
Target destroyed.
Alright. So let's head to this beacon. I got the feeling that I'm probably going to need to start refueling fairly soon. Cool Kid says hi. Hello.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Okay. Yeah, Chitundu Lancaster. Does not seem like a British name. Alright, here we go. Locked on. Again, another Vanguard Warden. We are getting really caked targets tonight, which doesn't bother me a bit. Let's get out of here. Wait, we still have more?
Received.
Wait, where'd he go? Is this another one of our targets?
Target
I
destroyed.
don't think it is. Those two guys are good. Okay, neutralize Jared Bronson. Okay. Whoops. No, I don't care about Hurston L2. Okay, so okay, that's all of the targets at Ida. Let's go ahead and get this Scott Remington guy, and that should clear us up. Okay, got two guys up front there. Got one guy behind. But we are going to be, nope, outing. Noping right out of there.
Quantum travel complete.
Ah! Alright, so we're going to want to go over here. Uh-oh. My radar's out. Now you do actually have to watch yourself when you're in these asteroid fields, because you could hit like one of these chunks of debris, or see how that one's spinning? It could like spin right around, right in front of you when you're not expecting it.
Contact received.
And you could end up slamming right into it. Excuse me. which mission do we have? So we must have already completed the high risk one. Okay.
Shield under attack.
Or the very high risk. Sorry, this one we're finishing as the high risk bounty. Whoa.
Caution. Target friendly.
Boom. Okay, is this... This is Aberdeen, right? Yeah. We could still get the extreme risk or extreme high risk. So we're at... so we actually need less than 250,000 to get to 6 million, which is pretty good. People always say, like, Brad, it's so hard to make money in this game, and it's really not. Unless you don't like, if you don't like dogfighting and getting into combat, then right now, yes, it is. And I would say, I would argue the best way to make money right now is actually with mining with the Grey Cat Rock. Now, probably towards the end of this month, in March 2021 or early April 2021, whenever Alpha 3.13 goes live, that could all change again. Alright, so we're going to head down to Bedzek really quick just to do a quick repair and rearm. Hopefully that'll fix my my radar screen, which is right down here. Now, notice that none of this works. While I'm flying in there, I just want to check something really quick as far as my live stream goes. We are going to let's go back here. For some reason, what? It still has the old it still has the old hold on a second. Oh gosh. Okay, where's Bedzek? It's really difficult to see sometimes. Let's see, let's get back into coupled mode. Okay, I gotta figure out though what is wrong, like what went wrong. Why is my old thumbnail? I don't know, for some reason when I post the link it shows my old thumbnail, but it's the new one. Ras Barebi! Hey Barebi! Why am I not moving? Oh. Yep, there we go. Deploy our landing gear here. Ooh, I'm coming in hot. All right, so I'm gonna throttle way down so I can limit my speed. So I come around and I'm just gonna come in here. And oh gosh, no. Here I'm trying to look all good and I totally just kind of didn't. Oh gosh. This guy's probably like, oh my god, there's like a guy in a big red evil looking ship. He's here to do me in. Totally not. Brebby says he just got an email with the St. Patrick's Day. Okay, that's cool. I just posted the link into my Discord, and it shows me the old one, like the old thumbnail. So that's why I was like, what?
Launch sequence complete.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That is the first Mustang I have seen in game in a very long time. Aside from when I was doing my last live stream, when I was trying to kind of show how to do bounties with the starter ships. Like someone else is grabbing up those high-end bounties, and it ain't me. In that case, I should have gone back to Everest Harbor. Oh, come on. Someday, I really hope that they fix... There we go, thank you. Someday I really hope they fix this skyline. I love how the planet looked transparent there. That was weird.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Alright, so I'm going to aim right about there. And then let's go and I guess I'll just go ahead and get the extreme risk. In order to do these, we're going to need to go get my one of my torpedo bombers. So I'm going to go and land here. We're going to swap out our ships. Colton plays hockey. Hey Colton, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Should be getting... There we go.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Oh. Yeah, we went a little fast, so. Whoops. You always get nervous when somebody flies past like that.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Should have shut the engines off, but I didn't. Hello? Aston Grenfall says, hey Brad, how's it going? It is going good. Aston, thank you so much for asking. Hopefully you are doing good as well. I'm going to see how cheaty these extreme risk bounties are tonight. But I'm just trying to earn as much in-game currency as I can. That way, I'll have either more money to buy ships now or more money to buy ships after the new patch gets released. I know that they're assessing patches for 3.13 right now, which means, and that's for Evo Kadi. So, depending on how many issues they have in Evo Kadi, I'm looking to see that Wave 1 PTU is probably about 2 weeks away. So right around, the end of the month, maybe like the week before the end of the month. Let's go ahead and get our Aegis Eclipse here. And then if everything goes good in the wider PTU, then it'll go to full full PTU, and then we might hit live early to mid-April is what I would guess. And again, it just depends on how smooth everything goes with Evo Kadi and with PTU. So keeping our fingers crossed there. Apparently they had a major bug on the Evo Kadi servers where whenever someone entered into Quantum Drive, the servers just crashed. And so it didn't matter if it was a fresh server. Well, I guess it's always going to be a fresh server because you kind of have to go into Quantum Drive. So basically, it was entirely unplayable, and so they, I guess pushed it back to the devs. How much total cash have you thrown at this game so far? I will give you a hint, and you are looking at the hint right now. So I don't want to say otherwise because it's probably way more than I would like to admit. Am I a dev? No, I'm not a dev. Elijah Margola says, "Hello, Brad. Seems like a slow stream. Is there like a slow and fast stream? I don't know." I love the inside of this this cockpit. All right, so we got 3 torpedoes. There's my torpedoes up in the bomb bay there. Red's like, OMG! He knows the, and I mean, it's at least that amount, so, yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm kind of, I'm definitely like a true believer as far as like the future of this game, so I don't really mind spending the money on it. You know, even as the game is right now, as buggy as it is, and, you know, a lot of people will say, you know, bad things about it or trash it for being buggy, but it's still way better than a lot of games out there right now. Alright, so we're going to pop over here. Now we're going to have two targets here, and with a really, alright, here we go. So we got a Valkyrie. I'm going to go ahead and start locking on with my torpedoes. Okay, remember how I was telling you about... So I kind of have to get around here to the left, because I don't want my torpedo to hit one of those pieces of space debris. I think we're pretty good here. Stop. All right, you guys ready? I don't know exactly where he's at. There's my torpedo. Oh gosh. There's the two ads. So there's a warden. I can definitely tell that's a warden. Okay, he's done. Okay, where's the other guy? Okay, there he is. Oh, and this is a hammerhead, so... Now, I want to keep my maximum thrust below this red line. That'll keep my my infrared and electromagnetic impulse lower, which I don't know if it shows. I'm not sure. Is that no? That's the target. Yeah. Here. Okay. Here's my electromagnetic and infrared impulse there. And the lower that is, the longer it takes an enemy to figure out that you're there. All right, so as soon as this locks on, all right, here we go. The size 9 torps are overpowered. Yeah, they are. Well, I mean, you're really not. I don't know. Are you supposed to use size 9s on a hammerhead? I guess the hammerhead is kind of, yeah. Like you can use that on a hammerhead.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Somebody just donated, so thank you so much. I can't see the donation yet, but thank you. Yeah, size 9s are kind of overkill on something like a Valk, but hey, I'm gonna use it. Chris Howe donated $100. Chris, dude, thank you so much. Chris is the big donator. Thank you so much, man. I am so kerfuffled that I forgot what I was trying to do. Oh yes, we have to go to our last waypoint. Oh, let's see, Magda. We got Gundeep Kotner. All right, so let's head over to where he's at. Why is it so hot in my room? I've turned the heat down in my house because I was like burning up last night. Watch me get the Rona finally. I hope not. I've been kind of like coughing more than normal today. I probably don't though, so on my phone. There we go. My phone wasn't charging. I couldn't figure out why. Mackenzie Stump says, hey, how's it going? It is going pretty good. I'm gonna knock on wood here so I don't get the Rona. And I'm definitely gonna take like a hot shower before I go to bed. Or a cold one. Okay, that was creepy. That was too creepy. Okay, let's get to this rendezvous point. That's so cool. Okay, there's my final target, which is a Valkyrie, and it looks like... I'm gonna have to get in close here. My dude, it's 1:33 a.m. Is bedtime by... Wait, it's 1:30 in the morning for you? You must be like overseas, like over in Europe somewhere maybe. Well, have a good night, Red, and thank you for stopping by. By the way, you can get kills like 20 kilometers out. The maximum range on the torpedoes, I think, is 10 kilometers. Or, yeah, or, you know, 10,000 meters. That's gonna be on the opposite side. Oh my gosh. Okay, there he is. There he is. I can see him. As soon as I have a clear picture, I'm gonna turn. Let's see, let's turn. Let's go ahead and get a lock, because I got him. He's just kind of sitting there chilling. They're probably on board their Valkyrie, having some soup. And here I'm gonna ruin their entire day. In a very where's here we go. See, they're all like, I got something on radar, Phil. What is it? I don't know, Carl. And, oh, it's still going. Boom! And there we go. There's the bounty done. All right. Let's see. So what are we up to now? Wait. Yeah, somebody's taken the other group missions. So I guess I'm going to have to do the extreme risk bounties until I can get some of the other ones. That being said, I only need really 2 extreme risk group bounties to get to 6 million. Oh, come on. I wish I could close the bomb bay, though. Like, it seems to me like those would just open while you're firing and then would close, you know what I mean? Let's see, it's in the UK, I'm here too. Oh, okay. Alright, so we're gonna kick around to outer marker 4. And I'm gonna go and reload on torps. Get no ERTs yet. Oh, come on. Another thing that I have kind of been neglecting lately are the delivery missions, and supposedly in 3.13 they're changing up deliveries and it's going to make them a lot. I guess a lot more rewarding. At least that's my hope. Kevin Bell says it's only 6:30 here. Yeah, it's like 8:37 p.m. where I'm at. He's like, EU pleb, lol. Yeah, I know. I knew you were over there somewhere. Alright, let's get some landing clearance.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay, right over here. Got my landing gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh. I just love watching like all the little thrusters, you know, as I'm moving my keyboard, you know, my keyboard around, or not moving my keyboard around. I'm you know, hitting the different buttons for the different thrusts. I just love how like all the little thrusters look. All right, so let's repair and restock. There are my torpedoes. We should hit me with the repair here in a second. Not even that good. GT Sport says, first time watching your stream, or watching Star Citizen, to be honest. I normally watch your Gold Rush videos. FYI, you're part of the reason why I bought a PC. Well, you and Jay's 2 cents. Let's see, I'm still unsure if I'm getting Gold Rush or not. I'm going to start streaming under a different name than my YouTube account. Always keep up the awesome work, Brad. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Gold Rush is pretty. It's a lot of fun. It really is. I've actually never really tried streaming it. Oh wait, hold on a second. Oh come on, really? I wonder if there's somebody else on the server. That's picking up these bounties. Oh, never mind. There it is. Just gotta wait long enough. This game is so freaking awesome. I'm sorry. I think I mean, I literally, I'm like, this is, I finally found my dream game. Of course I said that, well, no, I never really said that about Farming Simulator. But just the fact that it's like, everything is completely seamless is just amazeballs to me. Here we go. Oh, skimming the atmosphere. Probably just ripped half the planet's atmosphere. That's what happens when you shoot through the atmosphere at, you know, 0.2 the speed of light, maybe. I don't know. Alright, so we're at Aberdeen. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is not a good sign. Okay, that's back there. Let's try it. There we go. Okay, phew. Alright, so Aberdeen... Evan Highfield. Online is something you have to test out for a week to a month in order to make a decision on doing videos. Yeah, like I've played EVE Online, but it's been a long time, and I don't really remember. Oh gosh, I'm gonna take out a Hurricane with a torpedo. Now you want to talk about overkill? Like the size 9 torpedo is probably almost as long as the Hurricane is.
Missile lock.
And I hope we're even... I hope there's nothing else in the way, because it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, Star Citizen is like a game that, yeah, you can definitely stream. Kill. That guy is Vapor. The thing with the Star Citizen is like, it's also very conducive to just kind of like making your own content. Like, you know, if you want to do things with friends or, you know, go exploring or whatnot, there's a lot of that you cannot do in other games. You just can't. So now we got Bailey Seraphin. I already have the... Wait, oh, here we go. I wish that they had, instead of having just like those little tiny triangles, I wish they had larger indicators for like the course marker. And I'll show you what I mean. Well, actually, you can kind of see one. Well, if you look at this little, you know, square there, if I look forward, you'll see there's like a tiny little arrow attached to it. And they can be difficult to see when you have like multiple waypoints on the screen. All right. Okay, cruise mode is off. Burp mode is on. I'm so sorry about that if anybody heard that. Start moving towards this waypoint. Now you do not want to put out active scanning pulses. Like you don't want to go into scan mode and actually like send out a pulse, because that will actually bring, you know, the enemy down upon you. And so what you want to do, especially when you're in this particular ship, because of the stealth capabilities of the Eclipse, is you basically want to try to keep a low profile, or as low of a profile as you possibly can. And you can kind of sneak right up to the enemy ships. They don't even know you're there. And they'll just sit there and you can take them out. This is pretty cool. All right, so we got a hammerhead up here. Let's go ahead and we'll do a target lock here. I am going to strafe right. We'll get into about 5,000 meters. All right, let's go ahead and come up to a stop. I just love locking on and firing torpedoes. It's like when you fire a torpedo, it's like so much power. It is really cool. All right, so there's that one. Ah, there we go. You should do another Let's Play on FS19. I don't know. The more and more I think Oh, actually, popular MMO fan also says, can you please do a farming simulator playthrough again? Someday, yes. I don't know that I'm going to go back to Farming Simulator 19. And the reason why is I'm bored with it. I don't want to be, but I just am. And I think whatever Giant Software has in store for the next version of Farming Simulator is going to be pretty... It's going to be pretty, I hope, breathtaking. Hopefully in a good way. Oh gosh. Oh, we are really close in. 4,000 meters. That's really, really super close. It's actually a good distance from which to launch torpedoes. Missile empty. And I'm just going to go ahead while we're waiting here. I'm going to plot a course back to Hurston since that's where we're going to go. And kaboom. So we got, you can see at the top we were awarded 1500 Alpha UEC for the kill. That's the call to arms kill. We neutralized Eduardo Pembroke. Completed the locate bounties. That's the group objective. And, yep, 101,825 Alpha UEC. Does that put us... Oh, it definitely puts us within striking distance of... So, okay, so there... Now you can see, okay, just watch this little red dot in the upper left. So see how it's red? See, now it's easier to see. But sometimes if it's green, now that just means something's blocking it. Yeah, so there's the, it's like an asteroid. There we go. But see, like if it's like this, see, it's like, if it's being covered by something else that's bright, you can't really see it very well. So I always rotate my ship like this. That will cause that little arrow to move, wherever it is on my screen, and will help me kind of figure out which way in space I'm supposed to point my ship. So, hopefully that's something that they'll change down the road, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean, as far as Farming Simulator goes, I just don't. When they announce a new Farming Simulator, I'm sure there's going to be like mega hype, and depending on how it looks, if they're going to use a new game, graphics engine or whatever, we'll just kind of have to see and play it by ear when that happens. I'm sure when the next version of Farming Simulator comes out, I will definitely do a Let's Play on it. I just, right now, I played a lot of Farming Simulator 19, and I'm just kind of burnt out and bored with it. And I hate to say that, because I absolutely love the Farming Simulator franchise. I'm not bad-mouthing it. I recommend it over any other farming game out there. Yeah, I just really burnt myself out on it, and it's all my fault. And I think that's kind of one of the reasons why I love, Star Citizen. I love these kind of space kind of games. I always have. I've always been kind of like a science fiction nerd and outer space nerd. Like I'm always watching like all the SpaceX launches and stuff like that. But I've been a follower of Chris Roberts for, ever since I was a teenager. When the first Wing Commander came out, you do the math on when that was. And, all throughout the 90s when all the Wing Commander games came out, and even the Wing Commander movie, which really kind of was not that great, but it actually had a decent plot, but the cast was just, and the special effect, like the ships sucked, like on a level of suckiness that should never be allowed to suck. in any
Please
way,
proceed
shape,
to
or
assigned
form.
landing bay.
They were like the dumbest spaceship looking things ever. And that was probably the most disappointing thing about the movie, because the spaceships in the Wing Commander games were all awesome. They were all like really cool. There might have been a few of them that weren't all that great, but by and large, they were pretty freaking sweet. And they totally just missed the mark on the spaceships in the Wing Commander movie. But anyway, the games were always awesome. Even when Wing Commander Privateer came out, Wing Commander Academy, Freelancer, all those games that Chris Roberts, did and was a part of, have all been awesome. And this, Squadron 42, which is going to be the single player game of Star Citizen, that is essentially the spiritual successor to the original Wing Commander games. And Star Citizen is kind of like the MMO / Wing Commander Privateer. Because Wing Commander Privateer was like a game, a game where you could do trading, you could haul cargo if you wanted, you could go do missions to blow stuff up, and you hauled cargo and did missions and earned money to get, to make a bigger ship. I mean, you would make these freaking awesome, like, super maneuverable cargo fighter. I mean, it was just a really cool the way those games came off. Oh yeah, we've got the extreme risk target right there. So go ahead and launch. And so, Star Citizen is basically those games, but in a fully persistent, or what will eventually become a fully persistent, open, completely explorable world. Like if we go here to Ariel,
Please visit again.
and actually we were down on the planet's surface before, weren't we? There we go. But if I look down at it, this is Hurston. This is like the planet Hurston. Like if we see this weird formation right here, it kind of looks like an eye, or something right there, or even like over here, like this thing, like whatever that is. If we want to go down and explore those surface features, we can go down there and do that. I mean, it's like you would be blown away by how awesome it looks. Okay, that is clearly not obstructed. Is it because I'm too close to the...
Landing gear rejected.
There we go. So, as far as Star Citizen goes, I'm definitely a true believer. Every 3 months they release like a major patch that has a bunch of, there's usually a few ships. I know that there's a vehicle, like a new ground vehicle, which it's kind of old and new because it's basically a Cyclone rover just with like a cooler turret on it. But that's going to come out in about a month probably. Hopefully there's going to be some new ships in the next patch as well. So as far as like new mission content, we are going to have some new mission content out there for the next patch for testing. And again, this is an alpha, so this is kind of like early access. So they're just, the future of this game is just so freaking amazing. And there's nobody else out there doing anything even remotely close. I mean, some people can argue, okay, Elite Dangerous, but Elite really feels empty. Like, I was watching a video, they released a video that kind of like showed some of the new features that they're coming out with, and like I watched the video and I just could not get excited about it at all. All right, so we're heading towards this waypoint. We don't have. Uh-oh. Why is everything disappearing? I have no idea why. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is a hurricane.
Missile lock.
There we go. And then later this year, when like this summer, Crusader comes out. Now Crusader is currently in the game. It's a planet in the game. But the landing zone is going to come out in 2 parts. First in the summer, the first part in the summer, the second part in the winter. Oh come on, or not in the winter, in the fall, like September, October time frame. Let's head over to Aberdeen. See, those 2 guys still cannot detect me. Maybe they can, since I'm spooling up my quantum drive. You would think I would be putting out a lot more EM or IR, but I'm already out of there, so it doesn't matter anymore. Jamie says, but it's been in an alpha for how many years now? You can't really, I mean, really, in its current form since like late 2017, early 2018. You got to remember, like, the first things that were even playable were basically the hanger modules, and that was probably back in like I'm not even sure when they had the first hanger module out. If it was 2014, because I knew of the game, and at the time I wasn't really sold on it. You know, because they were essentially just doing the hanger modules. So it was basically like a hangar. You could go in, you could load your ship in, and you could run around. You could go inside it and kind of check out the interior of it. And I was kind of like, okay, big whoop. The ships are really cool, but you know, there's really no gameplay there. But in early 2015, that's when I actually like bought my first game package, and I'm trying to remember what it was. I guess Arena Commander, which was basically the first like dogfighting module, came out. It was VR compatible, so that was another reason why I kind of wanted to get it, and it was pretty cool. And then they came out with like the Star Marine module, which was kind of like the first-person shooter. They came out with the Area 18 module, where you could actually kind of run around Area 18 a little bit. And then it was like right around the end of 2017 or early 2018 when they released. Okay, here we go. Oh gosh, here we go. We got the hammerhead. Oh, this is not gonna end well. Come on, lock, baby, lock. Oh, go faster. Oh gosh, we're gonna totally die. Lock. Come on, you're almost there. Torpedo away. Come on, hit him, please hit him. Please hit him. Come on, baby, get him. Oh, I missed. Oh no. Come on. Oh, nope, the torpedo's still coming after him. It's still coming after him. I don't want to launch this torpedo until I know that that torpedo's off. Okay, he's off the table. Come on, man. This one's totally gonna miss. Yeah, to head back. And I totally forgot what I was talking about. That really sucks because when I came out of Quantum, I was like right in front of that hammerhead. And we got about half our ship blown off. But you know, when Alpha 3.0 came out, which was, I think it was like the end of 2017 or early 2018. That's when, you know, that's when we had the Stanton system. Like, basically, it started out with, I think it was like just Stanton. I think we had a few of the belts, and we had Crusader. Well, originally it was like Crusader and then Port Olisar, which is right here, which is a big spaceport with like the the landing areas and things like that. And then that eventually expanded out into the 4 moons. So we had Daymar, Cellin, and Yela. Later that year, we got Lorville, or we got Hurston. And I'm pretty sure the moons were there as well. And then shortly after that, we got Lorville. I'm trying to remember if Hurston and Lorville both hit at the same time. It all kind of is a blur now that I'm trying to think back at it. But I mean, if you think about like a game like Red Dead Redemption 2, that game I think took 8 or 9 years to fully develop, and they had about double the amount of people that Star Citizen has working on it. Though Star Citizen actually, you know, they have more money right now, so you know, it would be awesome if they could hire like a ton of people to you know, increase the rate of development, but I don't know if that would really speed things up, because there are definitely technological hurdles that they need to overcome. One of them being like, you know, the server meshing, their iCache feature, which is basically, iCache is kind of like, and they've changed the name to something else. I think it's called like Spectrum, or I don't know. They changed the name to something new. And but basically, it's like a gigantic database of where everything is in the entire game. So, you know, as you get close, you know, if I go down to like way down here on the planet, and I land, and I blow up my ship, or let's say I like take some, you know, illegal cargo down there, and I drop it off, and I set it on the ground, and I take off. You know, I should be able to come back to that exact same point 6 months from now, and the boxes should still be there. That's what kind of full persistence is. And so, and that's going to be like the first MMO to actually do that. And there could be good and bad things as far as like full persistence goes. You know, people might take thousands of Pikachu, or not Pikachus, Pico the penguins, which is kind of like this little stuffed animal that you can actually buy in the game at New Babbage, and maybe they'll fill up a ship with, you know, thousands of them, and like go dump them off in the, you know, like a choke point, like a starport or something like that, which will cause problems for other players. So we'll kind of have to see, like, as things progress, how that develops and changes, but that's not ever been done before in any game, and it's a huge technological hurdle that I'm sure is like mind-boggling on an astronomical scale, and that's what they're basically wanting to do with Star Citizen. And they're slowly, you know, every quarter they're making, you know, more progress towards that, and you know, once they hit that goal, it's just going to be freaking amazing. Ah. But yeah, I'm all in. I'm totally like absolutely loving the game. Oh. Gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, let's go in. We're gonna rearm and repair.
Landing complete. Engines off.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Got a little bit of damage there. So, you know, really, as far as like the other thing, the other reason why this game is taking so long, well, I think it's being perceived that it's taking so long, is because they did the original Kickstarter. I think it was back in 2012, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, around 9 years ago. So yeah, I mean that seems like a really long time. They've also been doing, you know, especially since really 2015, as they've expanded all of the playable modules, and especially since late 2017, early 2018, when they opened up the persistent universe, which is what I'm playing right now. You know, they're doing a completely open development of an alpha game, which is incredibly difficult to do. You know, they have to put out a working alpha every quarter. You know, if it was all developed in-house, even if it took 5 years, you've got people backing the game 9 years ago for, you know, hundreds if not thousands of dollars, and having nothing to show for it. I mean, it's almost like, in a way, it's like a lawsuit waiting to happen. They're also developing 2 games. They're developing Star Citizen and Squadron 42, which takes place in the same, you know, universe, which is good because, you know, a lot of the ships that are going to be in Squadron, actually, I think almost all the ships that are going to be in Squadron 42 are going to eventually make their way over to Star Citizen. So they're trying to make a seamless single-player game that's going to almost play exactly like Star Citizen does. And right now, Squadron 42 is taking up the majority of their time and resources. So I think once Squadron 42 actually gets released, which, you know, I'm going to say I'm hoping it's going to be sometime in 2022 right now. I don't know. I was hoping that we would be in the beta phase or the alpha phase or open beta or whatever they're calling it. I was really hoping that they would be there by now, which they clearly aren't. But once they get Squadron 42 released, everything shifts over to Star Citizen like full speed, and you know, it's gonna be freaking awesome, I hope. So we need to get this neutralized target here. Got my 3 torpedoes. There we go. So that's a Hurricane. Not seeing any blockers out there as far as... Ah! Wait. The heck, it just disappeared. There he is. I don't want to get in too much closer.
Missile lock.
I just hope that there's not some piece of debris that's in front that I can't see. Okay, good. Alright, so let's move off. Okay, so this guy's going to be 43 kilometers away, 43.5 kilometers away. I gotta be careful with my speed here. All right. So that's basically, you know, my feelings on Star Citizen. It's going to get done. It's going to be absolutely freaking amazing when it is. And I think a lot of the negative hype is largely misplaced. If you look at a lot of other games, I mean, games like 7 Days to Die, for example. Now, 7 Days to Die is a small developer. He's been, I'm trying to think of when he started even developing that. It was a long time ago. You'd have to, somebody look that up for me and post it in the chat, because I can't really remember. Now, 7 Days to Die is a much smaller scale game. It doesn't have as, you know, nearly the development team. I don't know if Joel, I think his name's Joel, the lead developer on that. I don't know if he's still, you know, basically solo on that project. He might be. I don't know. But then again, it doesn't have the detail. I mean, look, even the cockpit on this, in this ship, I mean, you can look and see all of the detail. And it's not like this is a cookie cutter. It's not like every ship has this exact same cockpit, which some games do. Like, some games are like that. Every single cockpit and every little instrument and everything that you see is all custom made for each ship. So, you know, and some of this ship is relatively simple. I mean, this is just basically, you know, one ship, you've got a cockpit you climb in and out of. Other ships have corridors and all kinds of other stuff that you have to run around inside, which takes even more time, because instead of just having one cockpit, you're going to have multiple rooms that all need to be fleshed out. They all need to work. Their doors need to work. The lighting needs to work from room to room. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in this game that people don't even really realize, I don't think. All right, so there's my hammerhead. Oh, I'm in range. I can actually fire on him. Why? Okay, so whoever that was earlier that said that I could get kills from 20 kilometers out, okay, you were spot on, because for some reason I thought that the torpedoes only had like the torpedoes could only be like locked on within 10 kilometers or so. Let's see. Lee's says, Bradders, hey Lee's. I don't know if you're even still here. Dave Price says, hey Brad. Did we get a hit? Is the torpedo, did the torpedo sputter out? Okay. I'm gonna slow down. See, like, I don't... I think the lock-on range is a lot further out than the actual torpedo range. Because it seems like much more than 8,000 kilometers, or 8,000 meters, I don't get hits. And I could be, like, dead on target. So I'm going to get in within about 5,000 meters here, and we'll launch this last torpedo. Okay, I'm going to launch it now. Missiles dry. Hit 'em. Boom! There we go. There, we're up over 6 million. Awesome. All right. So I guess now that I've hit that, I've hit my target, or my target price. I almost said target price. Let's head back to Evers Harbor. We're gonna get my I'm gonna get my Mercury Star Runner. with the St. Patrick's Day skin on it. Now you can buy those if you already own an MSR. You can buy the skins probably through St. Patrick's Day. They're usually limited during the St. Patrick's Day celebration. The Constellation though is not. I don't think that one's available this year. The Constellation Phoenix Fortuna, which is like the luxury constellation with the dark green paint scheme. I have not seen it this year. There's outer marker 3 or orbital marker 3. Go to OM6. There we go. So basically, I'm just manually pointing the ship towards the waypoint that I want to go towards, and quantuming to that. I think they need to expand these beacons out a little bit more, or these markers. I'm sorry. Okay. Diamond TNT the Gamer says, hello there. Hey, Diamond. Jamie says, Texas coming to ATS. Yes. I posted that up as soon as I got the press release for it this afternoon to my Discord. So I do have an American Truck Simulator channel on my Discord for everybody who plays. And so whenever they post new news, I always throw it up over there. So yeah, Texas is announced. They did put the keywords in. It's such a big state that they may not be able to get it done by the end of this year. So we'll see if it comes towards the end of 2021 or sometime maybe in early 2022. They kind of caught me off guard with that. I thought that we know that we're getting Wyoming next, and I thought they would have done Montana right after that. So let's hope that would be awesome if we get like Texas and Montana, if it's two separate teams. If we were to get both of those like at kind of the same time, that would be kind of key. All right, there we go. Okay.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
All right, so let's reload. We'll just reload everything. I'm just hoping that they can start cranking out more states for ATS. Like I wish they could do like a state every quarter instead of every 6 months. Texas is kind of like a big state though. Like a really big state. I think it's what, twice the size of California or something? I don't know. It's massive. Diamond TNT says, I'm just about to have dinner. What are you having for dinner tonight? What did I have? I had chicken and I had mashed potatoes and corn. But like real mashed potatoes, not like the fake stuff. Like I almost can't not eat real mashed potatoes anymore. I have to get potatoes, I have to peel them, I have to cut them up, I have to boil them, and then use a mixer and put salt and pepper in there and like half a stick of butter because I love buttery mashed potatoes. Okay, we're still moving. Alright, so Star Runner. Okay, pad 5. Doing okay on food and drink and everything, so. Hugo Smorphy says pulled pork. That's good. Pulled pork is awesome. Man, I think I remember the first time I had pulled pork was at this a now closed and out of business barbecue place called Burbank's Real Barbecue, which used to be kind of like a chain here in the Cincinnati area, which was originally opened by the radio personality here, Gary Burbank. And basically they had like bands that played, and I'm not talking like crappy, I mean they had local bands, but they had good ones, like the best of the best local bands, jazz bands, just amazing music there, amazing atmosphere. They had cornbread that tasted like cake. I mean, it was like, it was the most amazing cornbread ever on the planet Earth that I've ever had, ever in the history of ever. And their ribs and their pulled pork was out of this world. And the place was always packed. And then, you know, I kind of like went off to college, and you know, even when I came back from college, I would still go there, but you know, I didn't have the same group of friends by then that I used to go there with, so it's like I didn't go there as often. And it slowly, I guess maybe its popularity slowly started to decline and it eventually closed, but oh my gosh, still to this day I don't think I've had better. Oh. Where? Oh, you can kind of see the green. There we go. There is the St. Patrick's Day skin. And it's kind of like this metallic color. Let's see if we can get in here. It's really hard to see. But let me see if I can. I don't know if you can kind of tell how the light reflects off, but yeah, it is kind of like a metallic green, like a dark metallic green color. So they've definitely done a pretty sweet job on this. Look at that. Look at just the way the colors, or not the colors, but the shadows. Well, even the colors too. I mean, as it changes, it's just, the lighting in this game is like off the charts, amazeballs. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Let's go to aerial. Bezdek's probably going to be on the dark side right now. As is Lathan, I think. Wait, let me look again. So there's Bezdek. Where's Lathan? Yeah, so this is going to be the light side over here. This is going to be the dark side. The dark side.
Quantum travel engaged.
Diamond is having pizza. Hugo Swarpy says, unfortunately, you don't get good pulled pork here in Germany. You have to make your
Quantum
own.
travel complete.
I had it in the barbecue for like a day, and so far it was the best pulled pork I ever had. Yeah, that's really... that's what you have to do. You have to slow cook it at a lower temperature too. Like you don't cook it at like a super high temp. I can't remember like what temperature, but you almost like smoke it. And the other thing that's very difficult to find in Europe, and I only know I actually spent a lot of time in Germany in my previous life, and no, like. I always found it really difficult because, like, barbecue, I don't really think was like a big of a thing over there, and it was really tough to find kind of like American-style barbecue sauces over there. If you were lucky to live near like an import shop that had that kind of stuff, or maybe like a U.S. military base, then you could do that. But if not, yeah, you were kind of up a creek. And it's weird, like if you go to like Europe and you have like, you know, different countries seem to do barbecue a little bit different. And even here in the United States, if you travel around the United States, like different parts of the United States, they do barbecue differently. Sometimes it's sweeter, sometimes it's hotter, sometimes it's kind of more tangy or, you know, bitter in some places, which I don't personally like at all. I don't like really super hot barbecue sauce. I kind of like that honey sweet barbecue sauce. Okay, pull up. Okay, so it's not all the way dark here. So this is manageable. Oh, there's a thing just back there.
Landing gear down.
Oh wait, what am I doing? I already have my rover. I don't even have to go here. See, somebody's over here. Okay, I don't know why I can't track it, but... Wait, why do I have damage on my... Why did I just get damaged? Did you see that?
Landing gear up.
I didn't hit anything. I don't think... I'm gonna have to go back and watch the stream again. I'm pretty sure I didn't hit anything. Ramstein is a solid 2-hour drive, so it's not really next door, but you'll get great American food there. Yeah, that's true. What part of Germany are you from? Most of my time was in like the Saxony-Anhalt area. But I mean, I traveled around, you know, up to Berlin and like Dresden, Gorlitz, all, you know, down through up. I just saw some. You go back and try to see if I can get that. But yeah, I've been down through like Bavaria, not so much Western Germany, like not so much in the Black Forest. Oh no. It's doing this again. Lovely. I think there might be a bug. I don't know if it's with this paint scheme, but I can't open my, oh, there it goes. Okay, why can't I move into scanning mode, though? Okay, that's working. I had my quantum drive spooled up, that's why. Okay, where's Bedzak now? Okay. Now we need to find a landing spot. Why do I feel like I've landed in this exact spot before? Is my gear down? Gear's not down. Okay, I do not. There we go. Phew! From the south near Stuttgart? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna lock my doors behind me. I usually don't like mining this close to Bedzak, but we'll see what happens. See how much money we can earn here in the next 30 minutes or so.
Systems activating.
Let's go.
Systems on.
Let's go out. Oh. Up, right up here. Let's hope for some Adnite. I don't even know if I want to mine it if it's not. And it's Dolovine.
Mining mode on. Scan initiated. Scan complete.
Like, Dolovine's a lot more unstable. It's a little bit more difficult to mine. It doesn't pay nearly as much as Hadnite. Hadnite's like more stable to mine. Okay, I'm gonna back this down. Oh gosh.
Extraction mode on.
No.
Fraction mode on.
Ugh.
Extraction mode on.
There we go.
Scan initiated. Scan complete.
Okay.
Fraction mode on. Scan initiated. Scan complete.
Uh-oh. Now this one, because the red arrow, the overcharge, is such a narrow... Oh gosh.
Warning. Power critical.
And we need to make sure we get that out of the overcharge area as quickly as possible. Oh gosh.
Power critical. Warning. Power critical.
I've got no laser energy going into the rock right now. Okay. All right. See, like right now, I'm getting a lot more instability.
Extraction mode on.
Why did I? Why? Why does it keep?
Fraction mode
Oh,
on.
there we go.
Scan initiated. Extraction mode on. Scan initiated. Fraction mode on.
Oh.
Scan initiated.
Do different planets have different gravity? Yes. I know some planets that they plan to have in the future will be like high G planets, so you'll go out and it'll be like harder to take off and harder to land. Maybe you'll become more fatigued as you work on the surface. Right now, I forgot to put on my thermal armor, so I'm kind of getting down to the threshold where I need to get this done, and I need to move inside.
Extraction mode
Okay.
on. Scan initiated.
But yeah, I mean, if you go to like some of the moons, well, even like this moon, is pretty low gravity. There's the ship over there. Let's stow our mining beam. Is it me, or does it feel like they changed the position of the rover's light? Why is everything flashing in here? I don't understand that. Actually, let me close this up, and I'm gonna, like, I can hear my guy breathing heavily, so I'm gonna change my undersuit to the Pembroke armor. Oh no, that's the cold weather. I want the, no. Pembroke is the hot, yes, okay. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we've got our thermal armor here. And just to kind of show you guys the gravity on this planet, like if I go and jump, woo, see how far I can jump? Can't do that on can't do that on Lorville. Let's see. I mean, just look at the sunsets are just freaking amazing. And the stars. I mean, it's still like one of the most beautiful games. I mean, there's even parts of this game that, you know, you'll be running around and doing something completely different, and all of a sudden you're just like, man, that is abso-freaking-lutely beautiful. I mean, just look at like the way the lighting reflects off the, you know, the loading ramp here as I walk. I mean, it's just, there's just all these little intricacies, and the other thing that's even more awesome is it's going to continue to get better. Like when they switch over to Vulcan, it's going to get, the lighting's going to get even better. It's like, how can it get better? rover must have some wicked AC. Actually, no, the rover doesn't have AC because it's not self-contained. I wish they had a slightly larger one. Like, I wish they had a slightly larger rover that was, like, fully enclosed, but they don't, so. Beggars can't be choosers. So I'm going to kind of fly out in this direction. We are going to try to... You know, we're going to try to find some more... actually, what I'm really looking for is Hadnite. But I mean, even like, look at all these little canyons and ridges, and I mean, the surface detail is just absolutely amazing. Oh, there we go. Now this is a pretty small moon. Well, I mean, it's big. Uh-oh. There's someone back there? I thought I had a radar contact back there, but maybe not. I saw like the red line. I'm not seeing it now though. Okay, those are definitely rocks. Okay, these are definitely going to be... Yeah, this is going to be some... Yep, there we go. So it should be able to land, like, right in here. Okay, let's go do some more mining. The driver. Yeah, see how there's the rover's not actually enclosed, like there's no windows or anything. It's kind of like, in a way, it's kind of like a oh, what do they call those? What are those like little mini bulldozers called that you can like rent? Oh, please let this be Hadnite. Yay! All right, so we got 4 Hadnites. This is going to be worth probably 30 to 40,000 just for these rocks. Let's go up to sort of 68 or 69%. Kind of hard to read there. And once I get up into that optimal range there on the right, in the green, we'll back it down to maybe about 40 to 50%. I'll back it down to about 50%. We'll see if the charge level falls below that. I don't know. I might even have to leave it higher than that. Let's go. Okay, we're sort of 54%. Let's drop it down to 40. Okay, now we're at 49. So I'm basically just wanting to hold that power level in that optimal zone until that maxes out, and kaboom, there we go. We pick up all of our gems there. Oop. No, we're back into fracturing mode. Okay, now I need to kind of... oh, there we go. Nope. There we go. I couldn't really see, like, I couldn't see my graph there on the side, so... So we have 81 Dolovine. It's showing 0 Hadnite, but it takes, for some reason, I don't know why, but it seems like it takes a while for that to update. Is the game single player, or do you play on a server with other people? You play on servers with other people. That's why I always encourage people, if you guys want to get involved, if you end up buying a game package, you know, get onto my Discord. I'll play with you guys. I'll show you around, you know, kind of teach you how to play the game. Oh no! And you know, I love playing with new players. Well, I love playing with anybody. But yeah, I genuinely love playing with like newer players because the reactions that they get. I mean, there's no... You can sit there and you can watch gameplay. You know, you can watch gameplay of like the Star Runner there and the mining rover and the whole 9 yards, but when you actually get into the game and you're walking up to the ship for the first time and you're controlling your own movements and really like the enormity of how big these ships are hits you, it's freaking it's awesome, because it's like everybody, even the people who've watched all my live streams and have seen all the ships, and they still every time are like, wow. I mean, they're completely blown away at how freaking awesome the ships are. And it's like, okay, this is just going to get better and better and better. Oh, okay, so we got to back the power down. It's kind of hard to see with the mining laser where it's at. Okay, I'm going to go higher. Yep.
Extraction mode on. Scan initiated. Scan complete. Fraction mode on.
But yeah, I mean, you could have multiple people in a party all mining together.
Scan complete.
There's actually multi-crew mining ships like the Argo Mole, which I have one of those as well. The Mole is it's a multi-crewed mining ship, so you could have like a pilot, a co-pilot, and 3 people in there mining together, which is pretty sweet. The single player game is called Squadron 42, which is not out yet, and that's going to have a direct tie-in. Like once you beat Squadron 42, like there's actually going to be a ship that you're going to be able to carry over from that game into Star Citizen. So there's going to be a reason to play the campaign, the single player campaign. All right, so that is all. Not sure why my buggy seems kind of not very responsive sometimes. It's making me nervous. Okay, so we'll shut everything. Actually, wait a second. I'm gonna power everything back up because I want to look.
Systems activating.
I want to look at my heat.
Systems on.
I can't remember what the heat maxes out at on this. But I don't know, does this even have coolers? It does. Frost Star are the cool. I wonder if I can get like. I wonder if I can actually put. I'm gonna feel like. Because if you're on a hot planet, the gray cat will overheat. So, yeah, there's coolers. You got the power and 2 power plants. Oh wait, well actually, this one's locked, so it's not gonna. So let's do my other gray cat. I actually have 2 of them. Yes. So we have. Yeah, so there's the Frost Stars. There's also this Freedan cooler. So these are what, size 0? I'll have to look into this and see whether or not I can actually buy size 0 coolers. Because I don't remember off the top of my head having seen them before, but that's not to say they don't exist. I mean, the game looks really cool, but I've heard you have to pay a fortune to get your first ship. No, oh no, not at all. It's $45 to get your. Okay. Basically, a game package. The minimum game package is $45, and if you time it right, they'll have starter packs. Sometimes they have them on sale for like $4.50 to $5 off. So, you might be able to get a starter for about $40. Now, if you're in Europe, I think you said you were in Germany, you'll have to pay the VAT tax on top of that. So it's going to be, I don't know what VAT is in your area, if it's 18% or whatever. You'd have to check the website out. But you're $45 US. And again, you have to check your local pricing. The links actually for the website are down in the video description where you can check that out. You're going to get one of 2 ships. The one I recommend is the Aurora MR right here. It's ugly as heck, but it's the better ship of the 2 starter ships. The reason being is this is a side door right here, and you can actually like put packages inside here. So if you want to do delivery missions, you can do or even recovery missions. Like sometimes you have to go to a crash of like a ship or something and maybe pick up a black box. You can put those inside of your ship. The other starter ship is the Mustang Alpha from, it's not Drake, it's Consolidated Outland. So this is the Mustang Alpha. It definitely looks like a cooler ship. Like I really like the way this ship looks, but it's basically a fighter. It's a small fighter. The starting guns on it are okay. You can start out doing bounties, but you're really limited on what you can do in the game with this particular ship. So of the 2, I definitely recommend the Mustang the Aurora MR. And again, if you have questions, I've got a Star Citizen group on my Discord. You can get onto my Discord, and I'm always happy to answer any questions you may have. But the official website is Roberts Space Industries NVidia.com. And again, the link is down in the video description. And if you do sign up for an account, use my referral code when you sign up. If you sign up for your account and you don't use the code, it's like out the window. But if you use the code when you sign up, you'll get an extra 5,000 UEC to start off in the game with, which is pretty good. So it might, you know, help you maybe buy some better guns for your ship, or, you know, buy better armor or weapons starting off, or, you know, get some of the hot and cold armor. Maybe get some like you can actually there's caves and things like that you can actually go into to do first person mining, you know, actually on foot where you don't need a vehicle. And doing bounties, you'll be able to make some pretty decent money to work your way up to get like a better ship, and it's really not as bad. Now, if you do want to spend extra cash on getting like another ship or two, like right now, this ship that I'm flying, this is the Mercury Star Runner, and they do have a special for St. Patrick's Day. And let me see here. I'm just going to go into the pledge store on their website. They have the St. Patrick's Day 2021, and so I think they have, yeah, they've got the Mercury Star Runner with 2951 Fortuna paint, which is the paint that I have on there right now, for $271 US, which is only a 6-month insurance. And there's actually, well, actually, I don't know if you can CCU to that ship. I'd have to look and see if you can even upgrade to this version of the ship, because there's like lifetime insurance tokens that you might be able to use to upgrade, but I'd have to do some more research on that. They do have a starter pack that includes both that ship, or not a, no, it's not a starter pack. Oh gosh. I have to make sure I don't crash into the ground, because it would probably be freaking hilarious for the stream, but it would be incredibly frustrating for me. Okay, no, they don't have it as a starter package. So I would have to see. What was that? What was that? I would have to actually do a little bit of research to find out. Okay, there we go. To find out if there is a upgrade path for this particular ship. But there's other ships that you can get that occasionally have like lifetime insurance and say, oh my gosh, things like that. That's just literally just scared the ever-living hell out of me. Thank you so much. See, it sounded like a super chat. Why don't they pop up? There's another super chat. I think that's a super chat. Yes, that's a super chat. Why are they not popping up on my screen? Chris Howe 99, dude, thank you so much. Oh, he's like purposely scaring me by super chatting me. Why aren't they coming up in the chat room? And Brandon Kalin, thank you so much for your super chat. Why are they not popping up in the chat? Are they popping up for you guys? I'm not seeing them, which I think is redonkulous. Okay, let me reload my studio page, because maybe that doesn't do anything. Viewer activity. Yeah, it says no super chats or members. What? YouTube must be having problems. Because obviously... Is that... Yeah, they're not even coming through... Yeah, we got the donation there. Yeah, they're not even coming through. They're not showing up. Did you guys see the... I saw them pop up on my screen, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm totally puzzled. I'm totally perplexed. Brandon Kalen says, oh, Brandon's actually watching. He says, I sent my super chat, was sent like a month ago, lol. Well, daggone it. Yeah, I don't know. That was really weird. Yeah, because it's not showing. That is so weird. Well, now it's like, am I gonna get? Did I actually get a donation from Chris tonight? No, I actually did get a donation from Chris tonight. Like 2.5. Well, yeah, like an hour and a half ago. But I didn't get the other. I didn't get a super chat, so I don't know what that's all about. So Chris, I mean, if you want to make sure you get that super chat in order for hit nudge. No. All right, let's see. I'm looking for where. No, I'm like hovering here. Hover. Okay, so wait. Is it? Please let me scan these. Like sometimes it seems like it's gonna let you scan them, but then other times it's like, just kidding. All right, let's figure out where I'm gonna land. But I don't know. All right, let's get out. Let's just get out. Let's go mine these things. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to check the cargo area on the rock to see how much Hadnite we actually have. The Hadnite is really all I'm worried about. So if you come around to the back of the rock here, you can actually open up the cargo container, and then it says it's a cargo bay, but it's just, you know, kind of storage. It's going to take a second for it to pop up. Okay, so we have 100. Uh-oh. Let's see, what is this? Okay, so that's the hat. So we got 160 Hadnite. So if Hadnite is, if we take it to Lorville, is usually around 275 UEC each. So 275 times 160, that's 44,000 right there. Plus, you know, what's the other stuff? Crud. The other stuff was the Dolavine. So we probably have another 10 to 15,000 of Dolavine. Yeah, something like that. All right. I don't know where those those rocks are. The Gray Cat Rock.
Systems activating. Systems.
Oh, and now it's got the correct amounts right there. Okay, so we're going right over here. And it is what?
Scan initiated.
Hadnite, yay!
Fracturing mode on.
Like literally sometimes I don't even want to waste time mining Dolavine. But if you're having a slow night, it does make sense to do it. Okay, so it seems like right about 50%. It's kind of rising, so let's back it down a little bit. I could only dream of playing this game. I can afford... I can't afford... Oh, can't afford the $600 to $1,000 for PC. You know... Uh-oh. No. Oh, phew. It's... I don't think it's really that difficult. If you can figure out a way to put like maybe $20 away a week into like a savings account or something, or heck, even better, like invest in cryptocurrency, you'll have... You know what's really crazy is like some of the really cheap cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin. I'm kind of kicking myself for not buying like $1,000 worth of Dogecoin back in January, because if I had, it'd be worth like $100,000 now. Yeah, it's freaking crazy, like what the value that's gone through. But anyway, if you even if you put it away and just did something like that as an investment, and just keep doing, if you can make like $20 a week, or set aside $20 a week, which is $80 a month. That's not a lot of money. You're gonna get there, faster than you think you'd be able to. The hardest part is being disciplined enough to, and also to find like good people that know what they're talking about when it comes to computers, that can help you, who can help you configure a build that's going to work well for, a wide variety of games. Some people will be like, oh, yeah, we can build you a $600 computer, but it's not going to be like, it's not going to last you a while. And then, there's other times where it's like, you get kids, they're like, they might only be like 12 years old or 15 years old. And they're like, well, I got school and I can't get a job, and everybody's freaking out over coronavirus, so there's all that kind of stuff, and and I live. No, I don't want the extraction mode. Come on, give me back the fractured mode. Oh, great. So yeah, now is kind of a bad time, but I think as the world, the insanity of the world starts to kind of calm down from the whole COVID thing, we're going to get back to normal, and you'll definitely be able to get there. You just need like a drill sergeant to be like, what are you going to spend that money on, boy? Like whenever you like start to lose that savings discipline, like, what you doing, boy? You get like Mr. T. Is Mr. T still around?
Scan initiated. Extraction mode on. Scan initiated.
Uh-oh.
Scan complete.
Come on. See, when this starts happening, I start... Oh! There we go. So we're up to 201. I'm thinking that we're even going to have more than this. What's that reason? So we're up to 241 Hadanite. So that's 241 times 2, whoops. 241 times, no, 241. I'm actually times 275. So that's 66,000. It would take me a year to save up 960. Well, yeah, I mean, you got to start somewhere. but me personally, I have like an account that I set up just for my computer bills, so that, you know, if something were to happen to my computer, like, I have an account where the only money that I put in there is only for my computer stuff and nothing else. And I try to put about $100 a month into that account, so about $1,200 a year. Now, the last time I built a computer was last summer, when my old, I think something on my old motherboard died, or might have been even my power supply. I've never been able to go back and retest the motherboard after I got the power supply replaced. But anyway, the last time I built a computer before that was back at the beginning of 2015. So that computer literally lasted me almost 5.5 years. So you can do the math on, you know, at $100 a month, how much money I had to spend in that account just, you know, to build a new computer. And, you know, I didn't use all of it, but I used a considerable portion of it. And, you know, I was able to build me a top-of-the-line computer. And so if you can have the discipline to do that, you know, you're going to have the money to, you know, to put, you know, forward for projects where you can build a freaking awesome gaming rig, you know, when you want to. It's all just a matter of disciplining yourself on how to, you know, save money and or even invest money. You know, if you get into the stock market and you know, buy like Tesla stock, or actually, what's the one that just went live this week? Roblox. You know the game Roblox? I've never played it. My goddaughter absolutely loves Roblox. Like, I can't even get her to play Minecraft. I'm always like, will you play Minecraft with me? Because that's kind of like the game that she and I used to play together. And she's like, no, I'm going to play Roblox. And I'm like, no. I'm going to have to buy Roblox sometime just to see what it's all about. I've never played it, so I don't know. Yeah, again, I don't know what it's all about. Start scanning again. Let's slow down a little bit. Seems like I have better luck finding surface minables when I am at a slower speed. Oh, and there we go. So right here. See, it's acting like it's scanning these rocks, but it's not. Let's see if I can, okay. See how there's that thing going around in a circle there, kind of in the center of the screen? That should be like a scan indicator, but it's just like it's not working. Okay, I need to find a clear spot to land. probably going to be as good as any place.
Landing complete. Engines
Basically, it's a game where anyone can make any. Wait, oh, Kevin Ball says it's a free game. It's online. I would have swore I looked it up on Steam the other day, and it was like $30 or something. Maybe not. I don't know. It's a free game. It's online. Basically, it's a game where anyone can make anything. But is it kind? It's kind of like Minecraft, right? And like, how do you make stuff? I don't know. See, that's what I said. I've never played it before. Like I can remember years ago. Like I remember seeing Roblox, and it basically just looked like this thing where you could make like vehicles or something, and you could like blow each other up with them. Which that doesn't really necessarily sound like a ton of fun to me. And here I am playing Star Citizen. But I mean, it's like, you know, to each their own. But anyway, my point was, uh-oh. Okay, no, this is not gonna work. The reason is, look at that drop right there. If I get off that, I'm never getting back onto this ship again. So let's go up. You can just go to Google and look up Roblox. No, I know. But like, you know, if my 7.5-year-old goddaughter can play it, and she freaking loves it, I don't know if she makes stuff in the game. I literally have no idea. Maybe she does. Again, I don't know. That's a little better. Oh, this area is like not flat at all. Oh. No. Oh. Okay, that's really going to be annoying. Oh. Ugh. Okay. I think we're good there. Gee, man, that's like one of the tightest spots I've ever had to land in. Alright, let's get off here. It's free on Google Play. Is that mobile? See, I don't have like a Google mobile device, so I don't have Google Play. I don't play mobile games. I kind of used to, you know, it's just, you know, part of the, you know, your toilet, I don't know.
Systems activated. Systems on.
Yay, more hat night. Awesome.
Mining mode on. Fraction mode on. Scan complete.
But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't play it on mobile. I'd play it on PC. But I don't know. Somebody look up on Kevin Bell said, is it Ball or Bell? Kevin Bell says it doesn't cost money. Okay, well, I'll look. I know that there are in-game purchases or in-app purchases. Now, another cool thing is early in the game, you could actually rent this. You could rent the Gray Cat for a couple days in game, and you're going to be able to rent like a Cuddy Black or something, like a bigger ship to haul your Gray Cat around in. And you're going to be able to make, you know, probably in one, maybe two runs especially if you fill up the cargo hold on one of these with nothing but Hadnite, and I mean our cargo hold's about halfway full right now, but if you fill this thing up, you're going to have enough to actually buy a Gray Cat Rock in game, which I think is a little over 270,000 Alpha UVC. And I mean, even if you wanted to do bounties, I mean, it would take you, probably about the same amount of time with the starter ship. And there's a couple things that you're going to want to do to upgrade your starter ship. So I'd say probably your first 100,000 Alpha UEC that you earn doing bounties, you're going to want to put back into your ship to kind of upgrade the coolers, the shields, the power plant, and your weapons. You're going to probably want to add some more weapons to your ship, just to make it easier to kill your targets. But it's really not that difficult. I think the biggest thing is because the game is in alpha and it's kind of in constant flux, people get confused on how to make money or how missions work and things like that. And that's one of the things that I enjoy showing people, like how to do it. Like you're watching me right now, how to use the Gray Cat Rock to make money. And you could start out, doing this. And then Barebi says, and then you get a 30K with full cargo. Well, I mean, it happens sometimes. 30K is when the server crashes or you disconnect from the server. Like I'm probably doing right now.
Scan complete.
Come on now.
Scan initiated. Scan initiated.
There we go.
Fraction mode on. Scan initiated. Scan complete.
Uh-oh.
Extraction mode on. Fraction mode on.
Oh, there we go. Phew. I was hitting that rock full power and it wasn't doing much. And I was thinking maybe we're getting a 30K. Dang it, Barebi, don't say that.
Warning.
Oh gosh.
Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical.
Okay, I want the red, the power up. Okay, now I can power it up again. You don't want the red bar, you want the green bar. Any power that you have in that red bar makes the rock more explosive, so when it does crack, it instead of having all those little rock fragments like just drop right there in front of you, they'll go flying all over the place. And you have to drive around and pick them up, or actually walk. You can even walk around and pick them up if you really want to. I don't really want to. There we go. Boom. Yeah, so instead of them all just falling right here, like they'll be over there, and they'll be over there, and they'll be like 100 feet off in that direction.
Scan initiated. Scan initiated.
Come on.
Scan initiated. Scan initiated.
Okay, this server is starting to make me a little nervous, so I think what we'll do is we're gonna head over to Lorville now. Because we got a decent amount of Haddonite. So we'll see what this has got in it. So 399 Haddonite, so it's 275 times 399. That's 109,000. Oh. 109,000 alpha UEC is a nice chunk of change. And I mean, you're halfway to buying one of the gray cats. And if we did that twice, you know, we're gonna have enough to buy a gray cat at one of the refinery stations, as well as rent like a cutlass for, you know, even longer. All right.
Engines on. Launch complete. Landing gear down.
Oh, that was the land. I thought it was the door behind me opening up. And I'm like, oh, don't even tell me somebody. Like sometimes people will sneak onto your ships, and I'm kind of like out in the middle of nowhere. And I haven't seen any other ships in the area, so. But I've had people sneak onto my ships before, so. You never know. Maybe they skydive in, I don't know. Alright, so we're heading back to Hurston. Just spool our drive back up. I'm gonna figure out. Okay. So I want to head towards this thing that looks kind of like a home plate. That's Lorville. So that's the big city that's down on the surface of Hurston. So let's head over there. Here I am sitting in here. Whee! Yeah, so there's like a co-pilot seat. You know, so if one of you guys were playing, you could be in there. There's an upper turret, which you can see. That's a manned turret, so somebody could be in that one. There's a lower turret as well, and both of those are manned turrets. So, you know, there wouldn't be too much of a point to being in there. Just, you know, if I'm out mining, but you know, it's just if we had to do like a combat mission or something in this ship, then yeah. Oh, look at that. Okay, out there is like a big, gigantic lake. Like there's a big, huge lake out there, and the sun is reflecting off that massive lake. That is freaking awesome. Awesome. So this is Lorville down here. It's the home of Hurston Dynamics. They make, I think they make some scatterguns. They also make the attrition. It's kind of like a laser repeater, which is pretty powerful. That building is something like 4 kilometers high. It's a very tall building. Alright, so we're going to head down here. The landing zone is right in this area, right in here. You can kind of see these signs that float in midair that actually say TISA Spaceport. Okay, please contact ATC to land. Actually, I think I can do that from right over right here somewhere. If I scroll all the way down to the bottom, yep, Lorville Landing Services. Beep. Oh gosh.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Let's go ahead and put our landing gear down.
Land.
Try to get a little bit better landing view here. Oh, there we go. Now, as long as the hangar doors don't slam shut on us, which they sometimes do. Oh.
Landing complete.
Okay, we're good. We're down. God, what? Whoa. Why did I use so much fuel? Okay. For that kind of money, I'm just going to claim my ship later. Not a big deal. Whee! Okay, I'm going to close the ramp. That way, no one else, you know, if another player were to come down the ramp or come down the elevator and walk out here, my ramp's down, they could board my ship and potentially, I don't know if they would be able to actually lift off in it or not, but yeah, they could get in there and probably not be a good day for me. I don't know, maybe it would be. I don't know. Who knows? All right, so we're going to go up to the spaceport. How much money do I have? Okay. Okay. Not sure what that was all about. Usually you don't see the guards running around. But here's the heavy guards right here. So here's the New Deal shipyards. You can actually like walk out here. There's a few ships out here on display, like the Aegis Hammerhead over there, which is like a really big ship. The Phoenix, the Constellation Phoenix, which is the luxury variant of the Phoenix, as well as the Mustang Beta, which is right here. I don't know why I keep saying Constellation Phoenix. I don't think I have this ship yet. Yeah, that's the Mustang Beta. It's a little bit better than the Mustang Alpha, but you still can't get packages onto it for doing delivery missions, so that kind of sucks. And then the ship that I recommend for starting is this guy right here. Or, well, this is the Aurora LX, but it's a variant of the Aurora MR. So the Aurora MR is the one that you get with the starter package. Here's one of the mining ships. And these are kind of like a bunch of the ships that you can buy in game. Let's see, Avenger Stalker. Yeah, so 3.5 million for that bomber that I was playing with earlier tonight. 15 million for the massive reclaimer. I kind of been wanting to buy a Saber. Oh, here's the Tumbril Cyclone. This is the anti-air. So part of it's not loading in, but this one actually has like missile racks on the top. Okay, so here's the Warden. Man, that's almost 3.4 million. I didn't think it was that expensive. I think if I buy one of the Vanguards, it's definitely not going to be the Hoplite. This one's like the dropship version. The Freelancer's a really good ship. There's also the Freelancer Max, which basically has more cargo, a little bit more sluggish to fly around. The Freelancer Mist, this is the one that I was playing with. Mine's like got the red paint scheme on it, but I could put this one on, this paint scheme on it. That's definitely a great ship. The Razor, these are just kind of like really light. They're actually racing ships. This is the Combat Stealth Fighter, but it's basically just kind of a racer. Yeah, here's another variant of the racing version. Let's see, the Reliant Core, Starfarer. That's a really big refueling ship, and you can't see the fuel tanks on it, but they are there. There's the Ursa Rover. More Cyclones. I think if I buy a Harbin or a Vanguard, I think it's going to be this one, the Sentinel. People are always saying that they really like this one, and I think this one has an EMP if I'm not mistaken. Oh, here's the Argo Mole. This is the one that I was telling you is like the multi-crew mining ship. So there's basically a mining laser station in the front and then two on either side. For whatever reason, they're not loading in, but they are there. And then the crew, the flight crew is up on the top deck there. Here's the 890 Jump, which is currently the largest ship in the game. And it's basically like a big luxury yacht, which is pretty sweet. Jamie says, I'm in game now trying to figure out these flight controls. You make it look so easy. Yeah, I mean, it's WASD, QE, and left control and space. Oh, here's the Reliance. The Reliant Tana is like, as ugly as it is, it's like a really good multi-role fighter, and you can equip this thing to put out some massive DPS. Oh, here's the Grey Cat Rock. So 172,000. So that's the mining rover. So it's not terribly expensive. And then let's see, you wouldn't want any of these. And then you would probably want to pick up like a Cutlass Black. Now you can rent these if you go out to one of the, if you fly out to like Hurston, I think it's L1. There's a refinery there where you can actually rent these. You can rent both of them, and so you earn enough to rent both of them. You go out, you spend a day or so mining with the rock. You're going to make enough money to buy the rock. And I think the rock's pretty cheap to rent. I think it's like $3,000 or $4,000 a day, so it's cheap. The Cutlass is a little bit more expensive. I think it's around 30-something thousand a day to rent. You do those two, and you keep, you know, using the rock to mine, you know, in a week's time, you should be able to make enough to buy a Cutlass Black. They're not terribly expensive, 1.3 million. Or if you wanted to buy like a, you know, if you wanted to save up a little bit more, maybe buy like a Freelancer and do bounties with it. The Freelancer's really good to do bounties with. The Cutlass Black's okay. I mean, it's okay to do bounties with. It's not as good as the Freelancer, especially once you beef up the shields on your Freelancer and your power plant and stuff like that. Yeah,
Welcome to the
you hit hard. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to head over to admin and we're going to sell our Hadnite and our Dolovine. I think was the other. Yeah, I think we mined Dolovine.
Now arriving from Metro Center. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
All right, so we're going to take the train over. Man, I need a drink of water.
Platform edge when train is approaching.
Yeah, my water's not cold anymore. I'm getting hungry again, too. Oh, and there's the big Hurston Dynamics building. So just for scale, you can just kind of feel how massive it is. But it's not like playing the game. You can sit there and, like I said, you can watch it on the screen. But until you're actually there, like looking at it, and then you can actually, there's a tram that goes into it over to the Central Business District.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines.
So yeah, here's a map of kind of like, yeah, you are here. So there's the Metro Center over here, which has the trams that go out to the city gates. There's not like a huge reason to go out there, but I mean, you can spawn ground vehicles out there, which is kind of cool, or go back to the spaceport. There's all kind of, there's like a bar, there's the hospital, which the hospital gameplay I think is coming towards the end of this year. Central booking's not in, but it's there. The residences, things like that. But we just need to go to the administration office, which is right over here.
Recruiter for details.
Yeah, so that says security, so that's eventually going to be central booking. I don't know. I think that, uh-oh. Okay, this happens occasionally. Ah, there we go. So it's sometimes, I think this server is probably about done. And knock on wood, we've actually had, you know, pretty good luck with this server. Excuse me. Man, I feel like I'm getting a chest cold. Oh no, I'm getting the Rona. All right, so Dolovine. We're going to start out with the Dolovine. So yeah, 15. I think I said about 15,000. So 15,470 Alpha UEC. Boom. Usually this goes right through. I think this server is really starting to. Yeah, so it's even showing that that's still there. Let's back out of this. Oh, I think I saw it disappear. We'll back out of this really quick. So, all right. So there's the H100i. Yeah, 100. So I was pretty much right on the money. 109,624 at 274.75. So I've been calculating $275. So pretty darn close. Sell the H100i. Boom. So we got about 125,000 alpha UEC just from doing that. So 2 runs of that, if you were to rent a Grey Cat Rock and the Drake Cutlass, you're going to be able to buy a rock, and then if you just keep renting the Cutlass and working on it for a few days, you'll be able to either buy a Cutlass or buy something else that you can do it. So it's not difficult to make money in Star Citizen. It's really not.
All your favorite brands.
So again, if you're looking to make the jump into Star Citizen and you want to kind of create an account to see what it's all about, don't forget to use my referral link down in the video description, because you get an extra 5,000 alpha UEC to start off with, which is nice. And if you do decide to buy a game package, definitely join my Discord and join the other people that play. We get on here sometimes, have an absolute blast. And we're coming up to another patch, another major patch, which is Alpha 3.13, which I'm guessing that it's probably not going to be out by the end of March, probably early to mid-April, but it should be pretty sweet. A lot of new stuff coming to the game. And then over like the summer, fall, and winter court, like the next 3 patches after that, they're really going to be adding some major stuff to the game. So really looking forward. Oh my gosh, why is my game performance so bad right now? I was literally getting like 15 frames a second there. It's always like pretty bad here on Lorville, but that was really bad. And it might just be because I've been, playing off-planet, doing other things. I'd have to look and see how much RAM usage I'm up to right now. Maybe I'll get off the train. I'll tab out and look, because I want to know. I want to know. Let's see. Task Manager, Performance. Yeah, I'm up to 32.4 gigabytes of RAM used.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors.
So I don't know if that's like a memory leak or something. I know that there are some memory leaks in the game. And again, this game's not fully optimized, so poor performance spikes are kind of goes with the territory. But it's getting better all the time. And once the game, transitions out of beta or alpha into beta, then it'll be like a pretty major difference. All right, so lastly, I think I'm just going to take the Star Runner back up to Everest Harbor and probably call it a night. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? Someday would be nice. It's probably going to error and tell me that it couldn't load my vehicle, even though, even though I can see it right down there. Yeah, there we go. See, it loaded. It's just the server's like getting ready to have. Oh gosh, there's another player right there. See, he's going up to, I don't know, do something with this ship. Yeah, here's some rental terminals so you can see some of the ships You can buy. Can we buy? No. Ooh, there's the. You can rent the luxury ship for one of the luxury ships for $284,000 a day. Do 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 do. My mean green star running machine. Turn the lights on there. This is actually the first ship that actually has like the panels and everything to actually, you know, turn all the lights on. Hello. There we go. In like all the different rooms individually. So like if we go in to this next room, see it's going to be all dark. Let's turn those lights on. So on and so forth, which is pretty cool. Yep, here we go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and request takeoff clearance here.
You are clear to launch.
Why is my... Oh, that's right. I haven't repaired anything yet. Okay. Here we go.
Landing gear up.
Oh, and there you can actually see the space station up there. It's yes, if I zoom in, you can actually see the space. That's actually the space station all the way up there. And I'm gonna. Why is my quantum drive not working? Oh, that's weird. All right, let's get up above 10,000 meters, and then we'll be able to quantum straight up to the space station. Just manually pointing the ship to Everest Harbor while I'm spooling up the drive and calibrating, and boom, boom, and we like boom right up into right up to the space station here. And so if there's one thing I like about the Star Runner, it speeds up and slows down pretty darn quickly. Okay, we're in the armistice zone. All right, contact ATC to land. Now we can do it through the chat menu here, or you can also do it through the comms menu on the show. Oh gosh, we're over here. Yep.
Landing gear down.
All right, and so if you're not super comfortable with landing, I'm actually going to do the auto land right here. So as long as you have your landing gear down, see how there's kind of like this little hologram thing? Now you control the landing gear with the N key, but if you hold the N button, it goes into an automated landing procedure, and it sets you down nice and gently every time.
Engines off.
60% of the time, every time. Wait, what's that from? Is that from Anchorman? It works 60% of the time, every time. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah. I'm just looking at the billboards. Anthony Krukowski. Hey, Anthony. Lobby. The heck? Oh. So 6,183,812 Alpha UEC. Not too bad for tonight. I mean, if I had kept pumping out those bounties, we would have definitely been able to make another mill easy. But I just wanted to, I didn't want to bore you guys the entire time by just doing one thing. So, oh, there's my Star Runner see my Star Runner sitting out on the pad way over there. I can't really. Oh my God, I'm inside my groin here. I don't. Oh, I can. Oh no, I can't. Unfortunately, the text is in the way there, but yeah, that's the Star Runner way over on that pad over there. Just to kind of give you an idea of how big this game is. Isn't that freaking awesome? All right, well, that is going to be it for me tonight. I want to thank each and every one of you who stopped by, hanging out, playing some Star Citizen with me. Oh, there's the Lorville build. That's where we just were. There's the Hurston Dynamics building, Lorville surrounding it. Yeah, it's a big game, and it's just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger. And again, if you guys want to get started, you can look down in the video description. Robert Space Industries is the website. If you want to get that extra 5,000 Alpha UEC and you have not created an account yet, be sure to use my referral link. It's down there in the video description as well. All you have to do is click it. It'll take you right to the page to create an account. You can actually create an account anytime. It's absolutely free. It's just once you create an account, if you want to buy a game package, you can go into the game packages and look and see that. But thank you so much for hanging out, watching. Big thanks to Chris Powell for your $100 donation tonight. I really appreciate it. and that goes into the computer, basically like the YouTubing fund, as always. And I want to say good night to everybody. Do not forget to leave a like. If you've not subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe. Click the bell icon if you want to be notified when I go live or post new content. If you want to get in touch with me, jump on my Discord. I'm on there all the time. And I really enjoy talking to you guys. So thanks again. This has been Star Citizen Alpha 3.12.1. Rolling up to St. Patrick's Day. So thanks again. Have a good night, everybody. I am Brad M73. Bye for now.